Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, or the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now, today is a dedicated video to 3Commas and the actual setups I've got running at the moment on both Bybit and OKX. So, of course, I'm using OKX for the spot trading bots. And yes, I am still using them. And of course, on Bybit, I've got the leverage bots. So I'm going to go through the process on how to set all of this up with those two particular bots on those two exchanges. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video. All right, guys, peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. So again, I'm just going to go through my current setups at the moment with both Bybit and on OKX. You're going to need an account on both these exchanges. If you haven't got one, all right, you can use these links below in the video description. It's completely up to you. Again, OKX, I'm trading with the spot market. Bybit, I'm using a bit of leverage trading because that is pretty much the only platform we can use here in Australia, but you can use 3Commas on multiple exchanges. It's completely and utterly up to you. The link below for 3Commas, you will get a discount on your subscription. I'm using the Pro plan right here. Again, it's costing me $76 a month, and it allows you to use plenty of dollar cost averaging bots, which is what I'm focusing on today, both in the spot market and with leverage. And of course, you can buy out the whole year. It's up to you as well. So again, the Pro plan is enough that you can see on the top. That's what I'm using. Coming over to exchanges. The dashboard on the left-hand side, you can see here, you can see add exchange. Once you've got an account on either Bybit, OKX, or whatever exchange, Binance, you can use whatever you like. So again, Binance, Bybit, OKX, KuCoin, Bitfinex, you've got BitGet, Bitstamp, Coinbase Advance, Gate.io, Gemini, HTX, and Kraken. Just sip of water right there. But again, you can use any of these things. And once you've done that, you've got an account set up there and KYC'd, you can just come over here and click connect to either exchange. So again, you can just click OKX and it'll connect with the API. That'll link up your 3Commas to whatever exchange you're using. Now again, this is the dashboard. This is basically a snapshot of what's going on in the last 24 hours. Pretty straightforward, and you can see down here again, I've got the spot account both on Bybit and OKX, and of course the futures just on Bybit, because again, we don't have futures anymore on OKX. Absolute nightmare. But anyway, I'm still trading the spot market. Come down to your portfolio, it'll give you a breakdown of everything that's going on at the moment, the changes and so forth, pretty much a snapshot. Control panel, I don't play around with. Signal bot is incredible as well if you're wanting to use TradingView signals or TradingView strategy. They're great. I've got videos on my channel for that, so go check that out. It's awesome, but what I'm focusing on is the dollar cost averaging bot. Now again, the quick start system here, the quick strategy, I'm not really a fan of, to be quite honest with you. I like to just go through in detail and program them, but again, it's pretty straightforward to amend the bots. So let's just do a classic trading strategy, which is the spot market, and basically you can set and forget these, which is awesome. So the investment right here, I'm going to set, let's just pick one as an example. Let's just go let's just pick a coin right here. Let's just go Solana, all right? I'm just going to rush this through this quick step process so I can get into the nitty gritty. So let's just go done one pair. And I'm just going to keep clicking next because again, I don't like the quick setup right here because you can't get into the settings. Let's just go next, proceed anyway. I do have a lot of bots set up, by the way, as well. Let me just click next. Let's just go. Okay, so the bot has started, right? Let's have a look here. Click done. Should come up here somewhere. Here we go. Okay, so now that we've got this, now we can get into the nitty gritty. So it's just going to open up here a screen. And this is where we get into the details of what my personal setups are. So you go edit. So let's have a look here. Okay, Solana Classic Trading. I'm going to just put a date here, which is the 27th, sorry, of the 4th, 2024. And again, we're trading one pair, which is Solana USDT in a long position with a base order. I'm going to set that to like 10. Let's just have a look what the minimum is. Okay, so sometimes they have a minimum, depending on which crypto. I'm going to set that to 10. I'm going to leave that on limit order because, again, it saves fees. Scrolling down, you can reinvest your profits. I'm going to set that to 0 because I like the cash. I'm going to leave the deal start condition at open new trade ASAP, but you can use whatever indicator you want. Mainly, I use the RSI indicator on a 3-minute time frame right there. So you can use whatever you like. Open new trade ASAP is perfectly fine with me. Let's have a look here. If I just go open new trade ASAP, bang, that's what I leave it on. Percentage from change right here. So you can use either a condition or a price change in percentage. I like to leave it at percentage change right here. So I'm going to set that to 1.5%. Scrolling down, my safety orders now, this is where it gets interesting. So I like to double it up. So to 20. Okay, that's 20 USDT. Price deviation, I'm going to change to 2%. Keep an eye on the right-hand side here as well. So at the moment, it's sitting at 42%. The price would have to basically crash. Safety order count right here, I'm going to set to 30. I only want one in the book at one time. Safety order volume step scale, I'm going to set to 0.05. And safety order step scale, I'm going to set to 1. That is literally it, which is really awesome. And again, so coming up here on the right-hand side, you're going to see the bot's going to need, if it was going to fulfill all 30 safety orders, it's going to need 1,338 USDT just for this particular bot alone. But the market would have to correct itself 60%. So, I mean, it's never gone down 60% because that would just be a catastrophic collapse in crypto, right? So, I might just label this spot trading, spot Solana. There we go. That is pretty much all I do. Now, again, it's up to you, whatever size. I mean, the biggest, say, for example, you put like 100 USDT. Look at the change already. And then the base order, I'm going to set to double it. You don't have to double it. You can leave it whatever you like, 200 USDT. This bot's going to require 13,000. Okay, so just do whatever you're comfortable with. I'm just going to set this one up now for this, delete the 0, and again it's back to 1300. That is it. I don't play around with this, and then it's successfully saved. So I like to go through the details in the full setup, and that is basically going to run, and that is how you set up the spot trading bots. Now again, I've got multiple set up at the moment running, and if I come to OKX. If I go to the trading right here, scrolling down, you can see that I've got 20 open orders at the moment. So I'm trading a lot of cryptos. So again, the spot market is very simple. You don't get liquidations because you're not trading with leverage. Now, coming back to 3 commas, which is interesting, just quickly to go through this. If you're wanting to trade with the leveraged bots, this is where it gets interesting. So you see the superpower, both long and short, that's leverage trading, right? And again, in Australia, we can only trade with Bybit with leverage for the moment. Let's see what happens with that. But again, I'm just going to do the quick launch thing as well. So I'm going to select the exchange Bybit Futures. So this is where we trade with leverage. Now, it's exactly the same process. The only difference is, yes, it's on Bybit. And I'm not going to use Bitcoin because it's just too expensive to trade. So again, Bitcoin and Ethereum are insanely expensive. So I'm just going to use Solana. As an example, this is also expensive. Initial margin right here again. I like the classic setup. Don't ask me why, but let's just go. Initial margin is 10 USDT. So I'm just going to start the bot. Proceed anyway. Let me start it. Let's trade. It's too small. Okay, so when you get a warning like this, it's just too small. So let me see if I can do that again. Let me just click superpower. Again, I'm going to select Bybit Futures up here because I got both OKX and Bybit. Let's go to Futures. Now again, I'm going to choose the pair. Now I'm going to deselect, let's just do another coin actually. Let's go XLM as an example, right? We're just going to trade XLM, one pair. And let's have a look here. I'm going to go 10 USDT is my initial margin or money that I'm going to put in. Base order sitting at 3x. You can amend this to whatever you like, but we're going to edit this in the next section right here. Let's just wait for this. Okay, so now the bot's done. Now let's get into the nitty gritty on the back end of it, right? And my computer is having a moment. Okay, so let's click in here. There it is right there, XLM. Bring it up here. And we're going to get into the details now because this is what I like to do. It just makes it a lot easier. But XLM Superpower, let's just go 26/4/2024, right? A little bit different on Bybit compared to OKX, but again, we're trading one pair. Long position, I'm going to put at 10. Cross leverage now. With this, it's really annoying because you can only do cross leverage, and if you're cross leveraging everything, it basically mixes it all up together. Whereas isolated will only isolate the leverage to that particular trade, right? Or that bot. So again, Bybit's a bit annoying for that. Scrolling down, you can see we're leaving this at limit order. Leverage, we're going to leave, we can do it at like 5x. drop the reinvestment down, leave it at 5x, open new trade ASAP, set my profits to 1.5%. Base order I'm going to set to, the safety I'm going to set to 20, so 20 USDT. I'm going to set 30 safety orders. Price deviation right here I'm going to set to 2%. I only want one safety order in the books at all times. I'm going to set the step scale to 0.05. And safety order step scale I'm going to set to 1. Now again, normally you can just cool down between deals. You can do 120 seconds, it's up to you, or less, just to make sure the price is, accordingly correct. And that is pretty much it right here, and you just go save. There we go. Done. All right, so that bot is now set up trading with leverage, but that is literally it. And you can see down here the bots that I've got running at the moment. I'm trading Bitcoin, Solana, Toncoin, and XRP. So very little at the moment because the market's extremely volatile. However, the Bitcoin one here is like 650 USDT. So it is, quite insane, these amounts of money, but 5x leverage, okay? And of course, the spot trading on OKX. So I've got 2 of them running at the moment. That is pretty much it, bulls. If you have any questions, jump in the Patreon, sign up to that, and I'll hopefully answer everything if you have any questions. Also, again, you can ask me some questions in the comments, and I'll get to them as well. All right. Sorry, guys, it's been a long day, but I just wanted to show you how you can set up the spot trading. And the spot trading, you just do its thing, because again, you don't have to worry about being liquidated from leverage. Just the price correction if there is a 60% drop, which again, you probably will need a lot of capital, but I doubt that's going to happen, and I doubt Bitcoin's going to drop 60%. That's just insane. Anyway, guys, that is it for 3 commas. Speak soon. Peace.